Swear.
You aren't absolutely. That's why you're on the naughty list.
I will swear, trust me.
Well, that's why you're on the naughty list because you're being naughty right now. So you're gonna be on the naughty list if you keep talking like that.
No, because Father Christmas has not been very nice to me.
Because you're being naughty, so you're on the naughty list.
No, I'm not. I'm on the good list, actually.
You're not because you ain't being good.
I am on the good list. If you keep saying that word again and again and again, I'm not on naughty list.
Father Christmas rang me last night when I was at work and said, "You better tell Jackson to start being a good boy, or he's gonna stay on the naughty list and he won't get no presents for Christmas." That's what he said to me. So you got to start being a good boy.
Then I will do an uppercut to him.
No, you won't do. No, what?
I'll go like this. Punch him. Punch his beard off.
You're just silly, man.
They trust me. I'm not on bad list.
You're on the naughty list, mate.
No, I'm not.
Well, then be a good boy.
Merry Christmas, guys. I'm super excited because we are back for the second episode already of Every Day's Christmas. And I said Merry Christmas because every day's Christmas. I'm so excited, so happy we're back. So happy for this episode because this time we're going to talk about the video I just played, which was so sweet, so adorable. It was a kid in the UK, and he was being asked, like, what to stop being bad. You know, he was being told, like, look, his dad, after, I don't know if it was his father, but the dude said to him, look, I had a talk with Father Christmas, and you're on the naughty list, so you need to behave. So the kid kept going, no, I'm not on the naughty list, no, until eventually he goes, I'll uppercut Santa, you know? He said he'd uppercut Santa Claus, and it was just so adorable, though. It was so adorable, and that's what I was talking about in the first episode with how touching Christmas is. You know, like that kid is going to grow up and see that video and always remember that video. And the way he feels now is something we all miss. He believes in it so much to the point where he's like, you know what? If I can't make that nice list, I'm just going to uppercut Santa. So that was just so adorable. And these are the memories that we want to keep installing in our little brothers, little sisters, nephews, nieces, cousins, whatever. You know, we want to keep installing great memories. And that's honestly a lot of what Christmas is about. It's about being able to look back and be like, wow, that was such a beautiful memory. Here's one memory for you guys that I remember that was like just awesome, right? Me and my brother, we were naughty. We were acting naughty just like that kid, right? And just like the kid in the video, we were acting up. And it was about, I say, 2 days before Christmas. About 2 days before, my mom goes, you know what? You two have not been behaving. You're not getting any gifts. You're not celebrating Christmas this year. Santa Claus ain't coming this year. Just like that TV show, that movie, when the year Santa Claus missed Christmas. It was like that. We were like, what? What? Like, we were so just heartbroken. Like, really? Really? We're not going to have Christmas this year? Santa Claus isn't coming and we're little kids. So we're like, oh no, what do we do? Like, we really not going to get any Christmas presents. And my mom played the role so good that we believed it. We truly believed that. We truly felt that. We truly felt like, dang, this is about to suck. We're not going to get to enjoy the best holiday. So we ended up going to church. I remember we ended up going to church, and you know, if anyone knows, like on church, like that Christmas Eve till 12 till Christmas, they do like this big Christmas program. And you know, we were there, and the whole time we're just like, oh, you know, we're singing Christmas songs and joy to the world, all that. And we were just like down because we're like, we're not going to be able to wake up and enjoy Christmas because we were naughty. We were naughty and we were just being bad, right? So we go to sleep not expecting anything. We wake up that morning. We go into the living room. There was presents everywhere. Everywhere. And we were just looking at each other like, whoa. And my mom was sitting there laughing and smiling like, Merry Christmas, you know? And we were just like, wow, like, and I remember getting the most presents I ever got that Christmas. And that was just like one of the best memories because we didn't think we were going to get anything. So with that video with that kid, it's like he's thinking, oh, I made the naughty list. But in all reality, his if that's his father, that adult is setting him up for the element of surprise. Because he may think, you know what? Forget it. I'm on the naughty list. I'm probably going to get cold this year. And boom, I guarantee he wakes up Christmas and it's just beautiful and it's the best. And it honestly does make you want to be a better person. It doesn't turn you... To me, it didn't turn me into a spoiled brat. I know we're all different, but to me it didn't. It actually made me say, maybe I should be nicer to people because... look what just happened to me, look at how that felt, how I felt. And when you're raised off of love like that, you tend to want to give love because you know how it feels to feel good and you want to share those feelings and emotions with other individuals. So that was awesome. That was one of the best memories, and I just remember it being so special that to this day I always talk about that. So it's like those kids that we see out there now that are acting up, that are walking around angry, upset, got attitudes, want to get into the wrong things. Maybe it's just because they didn't get the love that they were supposed to get from their parents. I mean, let's be real. How would we all be if we didn't get love from our parents? Because people who are raised off love see things different than people who are raised off of survival. And there's a lot of kids out there who don't get to get that Merry Christmas, that joyful Christmas. They don't get to wake up and eat just one present most of the time. And it's sad to say, but I know individuals like that who grew up like that. I have people in my family who grew up like that. And the way that they look at the world is a lot more cold because their childhoods were cold. So it definitely starts with the children. And this is why this Christmas, I want to make sure that I go to an orphanage and I give out presents. And I'm gonna, when I choose the orphanage, it may be more than one. I want to have people donate. You don't have to donate to me. You can donate to that orphanage. So and I just want to give to kids. I don't expect nothing back. I'm not doing it for no tax write-off or just something weird like that. No, I'm doing it because it's truly in my heart to do. It makes me feel good to give back. For example, like one of my top favorite movies is Annie. And the reason why I love Annie so much was because I know how that feels to feel unwanted. And she just felt unwanted through that. You see the kids in the orphanage, you see what they go through. They just want to get adopted into a good family. And that movie always touched my heart since a child. So when I go to these orphanages, that honestly is what I always have in mind, is that movie. And what kids go through and how kids feel. There's kids out there that really feel unwanted. And I look at what I went through growing up. Getting presents, having beautiful memories on holidays. And I think, geez, there's really kids out here who aren't experiencing these feelings to the point where when they get older and older, they just don't care. and a lot of them have attitudes or have really, messed up characters or personalities because they just don't know how it feels to have that love. To have that love, to be treated properly, with true, genuine care, with true, genuine care. So that's an important thing in this world. That is an important thing. We have to pay attention to how we treat others, and this is why I go so hard about Christmas. This is why I created this podcast. This is why I'm building with it, because Christmas is all about that. For us Christmas lovers, at least, it's all about that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful feeling of giving back. It's all about that feeling of spreading joy, of being appreciative, of being grateful. That's what Christmas is about for me. Like I said, I love the feeling of giving. I'm sure you guys, you listeners, guys and gals, I'm sure you love giving. Like, it's cool to get gifts. It's cool. It's cool. It's great. But to see smiles on people's face and see them light up, and it's like they just look at you and they're just genuinely happy, like, thank you. To me, that just lights up something in my soul. It does something for me. It really does. It really does. So that kid, going back to that video, that kid, it seems like the person recording is a responsible person who is just trying to teach him to be good, to be a good child, behave, just to behave, and I'm sure Christmas time, they're making sure that kid's good. They're making sure that kid's good, and like I said, that kid's going to remember those memories. He's going to look back on that video and be able to show his kids, their kids, and they're going to be able to show their kids. Like, I think sometimes we truly do sleep on the fact that this whole era, this whole technology age has. The fact that we're able to record everything so easily. Think about in 10, 20, 50, 100 years. 100 years. How special and how sacred a lot of these recordings, a lot of these videos are going to be. I mean, we can go back to the 80s and see people who would tape record everything and just watch them on their TV. Reminiscing on the memories. So just imagine what it's going to be way down. I want you guys to think about that. Every holiday, just all the time, actually. Just think about 30 years later when your great grandkids are looking at those and getting inspired because you did something so just amazing and just so beautiful on Christmas, and you recorded it and passed it down throughout your family, and you left a message to always be kind-hearted, always give, and always appreciate those around you and treat them with respect. It's beautiful, man. So I hope I got my message across. And everybody, Merry Christmas.